Rolling. Going into that Bengals game, what exactly was your mindset into that game?
My mindset was, I'm excited, number one. I've been given the opportunity to play.
Mason Rudolph in the gun. He empties the set. Pass over the middle is caught by Pickens. He's on his way. Here comes George Pickens all the way for a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown.
The best throw to start things off right there. Wow, way to go, Mason Rudolph. Yeah.
Our backs were against the wall. We knew we had to win out to get in, and
Mason Rudolph laid it in there perfectly.
sometimes that pressure brings the best out in us as competitors.
Jaylen Warren inside the 10, the 5, touchdown.
I think you just saw a balanced team
Touchdown. Yeah.
playing off each other's strengths.
That is Deontay Johnson. He's gone for that Steelers touchdown.
Having fun along the way.
The city of champions.
He's hit and he's set.
Let's go. Touchdown, Steelers.
The standard is the standard.
Before the Steelers' playoff push, they were preparing for December football with a 7-4 record. And the scouting staff were in the midst of college football's championship season.
So the plan for this weekend is to do a doubleheader for some conference championship action. We're currently heading to Detroit to go see Toledo versus Miami, Ohio, which is my alma mater. That game kicks off at noon. We'll have to leave a little bit early so we can get down to Indianapolis. It's like a 4.5-hour drive. We should get there about an hour before kickoff, and we'll see the Big Ten Championship, which kicks off at 8 o'clock. It's going to be a busy day, but a productive day. We're going to get some last looks, evaluations on some of these prospects we're looking at. It's really beneficial to see them in a live game, especially like an important game with a championship on the line. You just want to see them perform their best when it matters the most.
Colbert has oftentimes scouted this part of the country, and he made sure to choose a hotel he's familiar with.
On our way to go see some action. Got a good night's sleep at the Auburn Hills Marriott Pontiac, which was actually where we celebrated after Super Bowl 40. So we got some good vibes going this morning. We're going to go check out some future Steelers. So we just finished the first leg of the doubleheader. We saw the first half of action, Miami and Toledo. It was a defensive first half. It's still a close game. We're listening to it on the radio right now. We had to leave at halftime so we could make it in time for the kick for the Big Ten game tonight. Looking forward to it. Just left the Big Ten Championship. It was a great environment there. It was a fun game. Another defensive battle. Congratulations to Michigan on a 13-0 and becoming the Big Ten champs. We're on our way now to Dayton. Got to knock out a little chunk of the drive back to Pittsburgh tonight. Leave early in the morning so we can get back and watch our game against the Cardinals at 1 p.m. So we're getting close to pulling back in at home. It's been a busy but really productive 48 hours. I think we've covered close to 1,000 miles driving. Got to see two good championship games. They were both competitive, saw a bunch of prospects, kind of a sampling of a weekend in the life of a scout.
Colbert made it back to Pittsburgh in time for the matchup against Arizona. Unfortunately, quarterback Kenny Pickett left the game with an injury, and the team fell to the Cardinals. Losses to the Patriots and Colts followed before Coach Tomlin made a change that would alter the rest of their 2023 season.
Just had a conversation with Kenny. He had a really good rehab today. His availability is not out of question this week. But at the front part of the week, as I stand here today, Mason Rudolph is the guy with the ball.
Mason Rudolph gets the start, his first one in a couple of years.
Rudolph, won't you guide Steelers Nation to a victory tonight?
Mason Rudolph in the gun, he empties the set. Pass over the middle is caught by Pickens. He's on his way. Here comes George Pickens all the way for a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown.
That is absolutely the best throw to start things off right there. Wow, way to go, Mason Rudolph. Yeah.
Way to start a game.
Proud of the way, guys rallied and stayed together. It was great to see the leaders in the locker room just unite, and I thought we finished strong.
Does he do the toe dance? They say yes.
Yes.
I will give roses where they're due.
Mason Rudolph laid it in there perfectly.
Mason is a heck of a leader. He did what was needed to be done. I think it's also a reflection of Coach Sully was able to do a very similar thing.
And hit from the blind side by Alex Highsmith.
Just seeing the way that we all rallied around each other and just kept working, kept grinding, just seeing the way that Mason came in and did his thing, I just knew he was going to, just because he's been a guy who's always worked hard and he's always prepared like he's a starter, and the way he's just worked behind the scenes. And so the vibes were great toward those last 3 games.
Let's go. Let's go. Billy, I'm looking at a ton of Steeler fans out here. Black and gold everywhere, my friend. Steeler Nation out today. All right, 2, let's go.
Under center, Rudolph hands it off. Through a hole comes Jaylen Warren inside the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Jaylen Warren.
That's what's up. Run that through the red zone. All right. Running it. Running it. Running it. Running it through the red zone. Let's go. Make sure that power falls in the right way.
Toss to the left. Najee cuts it inside a block, still on his feet at the 40. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet at the 30. And he's inside the 25.
Yeah! 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 Let's go! That's it! That's it! Way to go! Hey, that's the way to carry that run game fight.
The give to Najee, sidesteps a man, finds his way inside the 5, grinds out to the 1-yard line.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Yeah!
Touchdown!
Yes! 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 Run that through the red zone. Don't blink. I ain't blinking. Don't blink. Man, let's get some playmaking going.
Shotgun snap. Play action fake. Rudolph back. Throws that pass. Wide open as Deontay Johnson turns it to 25, the 20, the 15, the 10. Hit from behind and down at the 4-yard line.
Way to get back toward the middle of the field. Way to go.
It's Najee into the middle of the line. And the pile moves
Push it.
grudgingly, but goes forward. What are they going to call?
That's a touchdown.
They call touchdown.
Ha ha! We're going to get a sack, folks. It's coming.
He sets up. He's hit, and he's sacked.
I just felt like, we had our backs against the wall. Coach T trained us for that all offseason.
He got it. He got it. Sack fumble.
As he likes to say, seeing it around the corner and seeing it with great clarity. I think that helped our team a lot in situations like that because we weren't foreign to it.
Lil Herbert. Lil Herbert. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We ain't going to play scared. Rhythm pass. They're going to load the box. We're going to rhythm pass and play to win.
Pittsburgh leading this contest 30-23. Rudolph in the shotgun. He wants to throw it, and he does, and Pickens has it. First down, 30, away at the 20, and now tackled from behind at the 20-yard line. Throwing the ball in a situation where you'd probably bet $150,000 that they'd run it.
Man, I can't tell you what confidence it takes to throw that ball.
And this one's in the history books.
Much respect, brother. Thank you, man. All the best to you.
For the first time in 40 years, the Pittsburgh Steelers have a win in Seattle.
After back-to-back wins, the team was working to extend the win streak in Baltimore, which would greatly improve their chances to make the playoffs. That same weekend, more Steelers scouts were on the road as well, searching for talent that would be available in the upcoming NFL Draft.
So we are in Fort Worth, Texas, and we're driving to the College Gridiron Showcase All-Star Game. So We had interviews last night, and every team does it different. We have a position group, so I have wide receivers and defensive backs. A lot of these guys I didn't scout in the fall, so I don't know anything about the kid, about where he grew up. So you're going over basic stuff about his background, his family, you know, kind of where he came from, how he got to his school. You're trying to get a feel for the kid, the person. It's a good opportunity for us to see these guys outside of their comfort zone. We have a couple scouts here, Chris Watts, Cheaty's here also, and then Anthony Rooney. If you go into a small school, you go to IUP, Slippery Rock, you can sit down with the players, interview them at the school in the fall. But at the bigger schools like Pitt, Penn State, you don't have an opportunity to actually sit down with the player. So this is where you got all the time. I mean, you're kind of knee to knee right with the guy, just you and him one-on-one. And that's ultimately what we're trying to do, is find out if he's a fit for our building, if he's a Pittsburgh Steeler, if he's going to jive with our coaching staff, and that's where the value comes.
Although Jared Heiberger is in his first year with the organization, he knows what it means to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. He spent some time around the team as a kid, thanks to his uncle Jack Henry, who coached the offensive line in 1990 and 1991. Heiberger grew up an hour outside of Pittsburgh in Blairsville, where he played quarterback and safety. He also played 4 years at QB for Carnegie Mellon University and 4 years of Arena League football.
At this game, I'll be evaluating the receivers and the corners. So when I go to practice today and I watch the game tomorrow, I'm honing in on those guys. And then, like, for example, Chris Watts is doing the O-line and the D-line, so he's going to go watch those one-on-ones, watch the defensive tackles, the ends, the tackles, the guards, and the centers, and kind of see those guys, see those matchups. And then at the end of the day, we're going to watch the tape. All the tape that happens here, it gets sent to DV Sport, put on the system. We evaluate the tape, we grade, and then we kind of rank the guys and just do like a quick summary on how he looked at the game, what kind of athlete he was, how his demeanor was on the field, his competitiveness, and just see how the guy does. Like, does he look like a Steeler? Is this the kind of guy we want? How does he carry himself?
After the Saturday practice, the scouts reconvened to watch more football. But this time, it was the broadcast of the Steelers-Ravens Week 18 matchup in Baltimore.
Gets it off in the nick of time. Najee gets the call and gets the touchdown from 6 yards out.
That's the way to run it in on him. That's it. You hunt that ball, man. Everybody get to the ball. Everybody get to the ball.
They run the ball with Gordon, and Gordon it comes out, and the Steelers pounce on it. The Steelers have the football. That is T.J. Watt. 18 sacks. T.J. Watt, second of the game, 19th of the season. He's an incredible performer.
What a rush.
Mason Rudolph down the middle and on his way. That is Deontay Johnson. He's gone for that Steelers touchdown. 71 yards. Rudolph to Johnson. And the ball came out at the end of the play. The Steelers have it. The fumble by Edwards goes to the guys in the white shirts. Najee gets the call. Najee through the hole, first down and more. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Inside the 20, gets down to the 15-yard line. Najee Harris running angry. That kick is good, and the Pittsburgh Steelers extend their lead. Connor Hayward falls on it, and that should secure the Steelers' victory to keep their playoff hopes alive.
I told you so, and I told you so. Don't give up on the Steelers. You look dumb when you do it. I told you.
You know, the Steelers earn their tickets to the playoffs at the 7th seed. You know, go 5-1, don't win the division. Now there's 3 AFC North teams in the playoffs. Finding out that we're going to Buffalo.
In this frozen stadium.
And these conditions, I mean, what's it going to be like for the players out there?
It's cold, I can tell you that, and the wind, even though it's minimal, it actually does affect it in these conditions.
They are 4 for 6 on third downs, and they lead 21-0. He's back, steps up, fires it down the middle of the field. Almost intercepted.
Eric Rowe was in perfect position.
Tyler Bass will be trying the field goal. Martin holding, Ferguson snapping. The ball's down, blocked, and it's coming all the way back across midfield. They're coming forward, and the Steelers, Nick Herbig covers it at the 34-yard line.
They have to translate this into points.
Steelers 2nd and 7 at the 10. Shotgun. Rudolph gets the snap. He's back. He throws it to the goal line. Touchdown on the in-cut. Deontay Johnson from 10 yards out, and the Steelers are on the board, finally.
That's exactly what we needed, brother. Good job. Great job.
At the end of the second quarter, with a score of Buffalo 21, Pittsburgh 7. Allen and company with a 14-point lead. Second down 10 from the 25. Allen in the gun again. He's back. And they got him. Alex Highsmith has him wrapped in a bear hug.
That's a beautiful rush. That's a beautiful rush.
Rudolph in the gun, throws it over the middle. The pass is caught. Deontay Johnson across midfield. Pass is caught by George Pickens inside the 35. And Freiermuth gets the pass. He's down to the 29-yard line. The kick is on its way. That kick is up, and it's good. And the Steelers dig in a little bit to that lead and cut it to 21-10.
Offense needs to keep with that momentum. Get another drive in, but we need 7 really bad.
Pulled in, a leaping grab at the 42-yard line by George Pickens. They fake the handoff. They go end around to Pickens left to right. He turns it upfield. Running through the middle, inside the 20 to the 19 is Deontay Johnson. Pittsburgh trailing 24-10. Rudolph in the gun, gets the snap. He's back over the middle. The pass is caught for the touchdown by Calvin Austin III. How about that? When it rains, it pours. We were hoping to go back to Baltimore, but exactly, it was not in the cards. Buffalo moves on. The Steelers season is at an end.
You guys did a good job, man. Much respect, man. Go get them, man. All the best to you. No doubt.
Only one team can finish each NFL season on top. The Steelers fell short in Buffalo.
Yeah, the season, I think there's always ebbs and flows. I think this year, especially with so much adversity.
Everyone knows we were 7-4 and looking really well, and then we lose those 3 straight.
At one minute you think you're, the best team in the world. The next minute you think, we can't even win a game.
I think it was great to see guys come together, the leaders on offense, the leaders on defense, the leaders in the locker room, just unite. And obviously we didn't get it done, and in the wild card game, and
so we didn't reach our goal of getting to a Super Bowl win and Super Bowl.
So when the confetti's not falling on us and we're not holding up a trophy, it's disappointing.
I thought I was proud of the way guys rallied and stayed together. I thought we finished strong.
Good afternoon. In assessing our last performance in the season, I'm proud of the guys. I'm proud of their fight. I'm certainly disappointed that we're not preparing to play this week. I know that they are. It comes to a screeching halt. And so we're finding our footing. We're doing appropriate things to review what transpired, to gather information, all so that when the time is right, we start building for 2024. We do so with that information, with those lessons learned, with that experience individually and collectively. There were some things to be proud of. Obviously, there's some things that require a lot of attention and work. I'm appreciative of this collective and what they were willing to do, all the while understanding that there will be changes. And so it's tough, but we're built for it. This is the life we chose, man. It's an honor to lead this group.